This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Counseling sessions for family of mother and a father killed by son. Senior Superintendent Christopher Phillips, a commanding officer of the St. Catherine South Police Division, told the news that the police have engaged a pastor to administer counseling assistance to the Ramsey family after a tragic murder claimed the patriarch and the matriarch in Christian Meadows in Portmore, St. Catherine. We have engaged the pastor to offer counseling sessions for the family. This kind of behavior is outside the normal. The family said the son, the suspect, showed signs of mental illness and they brought him to the hospital for treatment and he was on medication, Phillips stated. The son, a 25-year-old assistant teacher on break from G.C. Foster, was a well-regarded member of the community. Listening to the community, he was a brilliant young man and a caring chap in terms of how he treats his pet animals, so this is a shocker for the community, he said. The victims are Cecil Ramsey, a minister of religion, and his wife Phyllis, a school principal. They reportedly had several children, most of whom still reside in the island. The suspect is allegedly the youngest sibling. The young man was reportedly on his way to see his older brother in Phoenix Village when he crashed on the Dunbeholding Road, Phillips said. Reports are that at about 4 a.m. on Friday, residents found a motor vehicle belonging to one of the Ramseys abandoned on the side of the road. Bloodstains were reportedly found in the motor car. The police were summoned and they reportedly went to the house of the couple where their bodies were found with several stab wounds. Mental illness is an emerging trend in our society, so I am advising families to pay attention to early detection signs to help family members to get control of these situations before they end in tragedy, Phillips said. Alleged gang members for court on February 11. Another St. Catherine gang, the Umbrella Gang operating out of Newland and Naggohead Portmore, could soon feel the pangs of the anti-gang legislation following Wednesday's charging of two alleged members for the November 4, 2021 shooting death of Sheldon Hoppins at his shop on White Lane in Newland. While the nation has been gripped by the gruesome details emerging from the Wandon faction in the Spanish Town-based Klansman trial now underway, the St. Catherine South Police were busy laying charges against Ian Langley, 19, also known as Chickenback and the System, as well as Curval Firefisher, 42, for the murder of Hoppings. Both men, according to Senior Superintendent Christopher Phillips, head of the St. Catherine South Police Division, are known members of the Umbrella Gang and were allegedly acting on the telephone orders of its incarcerated leader. We don't want to say much just as it relates to how we will proceed as it relates to the anti-gang legislation, but we have intentions to go after the Umbrella Gang operating in Newland. Those two persons are members of that particular gang, Phillips pointed out. This particular investigation is in its embryonic stages, and we would not want to make it too difficult for the investigators. However, the Umbrella Gang is among 18 active gangs in the St. Catherine South Division. We are being very meticulous with how we are handling the very little we have so far, he added. Fisher, police sources reported, was pointed out at an ID parade and Langley was charged based on an eyewitness's statement. Allegations are that on the day of the murder, Fisher got a telephone call and afterwards contacted Langley, who along with two other men went to the shop operated by Hoppings and shot him fatally. The Umbrella Gang is also believed to be responsible for the October 30, 2021 killing of floor technician Kern McCullin, who was shot after refusing the gang's orders to remove a closed-circuit television surveillance camera at his house in Naggohead. Dwayne Douglas, 21, an alleged Umbrella Gang member, was recently charged for McCullin's murder. He is said to be among 3 suspects who are being sought by the St. Catherine South Police. They are slated to return to court on Friday, February 11, 2022. Police Federation rejects a new wage offer. The news has been informed that members of the Police Federation have rejected the government's new wage offer. The Federation started meeting with its members earlier this week to discuss the new wage and the fringe benefits offer from the Ministry of Finance for the 2021-2022 financial year. Corporal Rohan James, the chairman of the Federation, said the latest proposal was received on Monday. The police had previously rejected a 4% wage offer, calling it an insult. Policewoman facing ganja charges following ruling from DPP. A detective sergeant assigned to the Kingston Central Police has been charged with possession of and dealing in ganja following a ruling from the Director of Public Prosecutions. The policewoman, who has been identified as Tamika Taylor, was charged on Wednesday. She was offered bail in the sum of $400,000 with surety and is scheduled to appear in the St. Thomas Parish Court on Thursday. Her common-law husband, Rohan Harris, is before the court on multiple charges after the narcotics police raided and destroyed a ganja field in Dumfries, St. Thomas. It was reported that on February 18 last year, the police conducted an anti-narcotics operation in that community where they discovered almost 1,000 fully grown ganja plants. Mr. Harris reportedly told the police he had a license to cultivate the weed for sacramental purposes. He reportedly went to retrieve the license but fled. The DPP concluded that the policewoman, who lives with her common-law husband, should have been aware of his activities. Local government elections are postponed until next February. The opposition in the Senate on Friday continued to take issue with the postponement of the local government elections, but were unable to block the move by the Andrew Holness administration. The government is postponing the election until February next year on the basis of continued high COVID-19 infections. But opposition Senator Lambert Brown argued that the government is using the pandemic as an excuse. Mayor of Kingston, Delroy Williams, dismissed those arguments, suggesting that if the government was being political, it would have gone ahead with election last November when it was initially due. He argued that that time period would have better suited the government, considering it had won the general election in September 2020 by a landslide. Leader of opposition business in the Senate, Peter Bunting, further contended that there is speculation the government is seeking to have Portmore designated as a parish before the local government elections to give it an advantage in St. Catherine. The opposition had been pushing for the election to be postponed by only 6 months. However, the Representation of the People Postponement of Elections to Municipal Corporations and the City Municipalities Act 2022 was passed without amendment, meaning the election has been postponed until February 2023. Jamaica Broilers says no chicken shortage. Jamaica Broilers has released a statement opposing allegations made by KFC Jamaica through social media on Friday that due to a shortage of chicken products, customers may experience availability issues with some meals served at the fast food chain. The Best Dressed Chicken would like to assure the public that there is no chicken shortage, contrary to a social media post by KFC Jamaica Broilers stated. We are currently upgrading our systems to offer even better service to all our customers. Regrettably, the transition to the new system has resulted in some customers receiving reduced quantities of our products, Jamaica Broilers added. Previously, KFC Jamaica had tweeted stating, "To our valued customers, due to significant supply challenges at our sole chicken supplier Jamaica Broilers, we will be experiencing unforeseen shortages on chicken products." Health Ministry to begin administering AstraZeneca COVID-19 booster shots on Monday. Effective Monday, February 7, 2022, the Ministry of Health will start administering booster doses of the AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine to Jamaicans 18 years and older. The ministry says booster doses can be administered to persons who have taken either the AstraZeneca, Pfizer, or Sinopharm vaccine and the 6 months have passed since their second dose. Also starting on Monday, Jamaica will offer either the AstraZeneca or Johnson & Johnson vaccine 28 days or later to people who received the Moderna vaccine as the first dose. Additionally, people who received the Sinopharm vaccine as a first dose can be offered AstraZeneca, Johnson & Johnson, or Pfizer as a second dose 28 days after their first dose. Those who received the AstraZeneca as a first dose may also be offered the Pfizer as a second dose 8 to 12 weeks later. The Health Ministry says once persons have received 2 mixed doses, they will be classified as fully vaccinated. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.